What's good with y'all, man? Today we're gonna talk about the legendary, the great, the beautiful Shamaria Wiseman. Shamaria Wiseman, Mario knows best, and I'm gonna link her channel down below, man. And she put out a profound, polarizing tweet comparing Chris Paul and Kyrie Irving. And today what we're gonna do is discuss her tweet because she said that CP3 is greater than Kyrie, but Kyrie is better than CP3. Now, me personally, I disagree. I believe Kyrie is greater and better. And we've discussed this before. We've discussed this several times before. We're just gonna run it back to get a smooth panel going. Cause this is the thing, right? I listened to the panel back for the last couple of times we debated this, man, and it gets way too hectic, way too over talkity, and we just need to low key just let people talk, man. Like at the end of the day, bro, when I be trying to listen to these joints back, if we're gonna just get people clips and people be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I had said this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like I'm trying to clip people's stuff, and it's like people be over talking people, man. So we can't even get no viral clips and none of that. So if you join up on the panel, we have to let each other talk. You over talk somebody, nobody can't hear what you're saying. You don't get no clips. And then, at the end of the day, people just gotta land a plane. You know what I'm saying? So if you come up here and start over talking and acting childish, I will crash out on you. So viewer discretion advised. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm gonna start doing is like I'm gonna announce what y'all must do in order to make me crash out. So that way, if I crash out, you can't even be mad at me. No more over talking people, or you will get crashed out on. Now we're gonna open up the panel. I believe that Kyrie Irving is greater. Because when I say thoughts, what are y'all thoughts on this tweet? I think that I disagree. I disagree with this tweet. I respect Shamaria, man, but I have to go ahead and disagree with her on this one. I believe that Kyrie Irving is both greater and he's better than Chris Paul. You see what I'm saying? He's better at the game and he has a greater career, in my opinion. I think he's greater. Straight up. See what I'm saying?
Yo.
Yo.
Oh, you play ball, right?
Yo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hear you now. I had to turn my volume up.
Yeah, you play ball, right? You play basketball.
Yeah.
So somebody that plays on both sides of the ball wouldn't be better than somebody that plays on one side of the ball?
Kyrie plays on both sides of the ball too, so we can't do that.
What evidence do you have of Kyrie
Okay,
playing on both sides of the ball?
all right, bet. I'm glad. All right, bet. I'm actually glad you asked me that specific question because I always got the evidence.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, let's start out the gates early. Out the gates early, right? Like Kevin.
Mhm.
Hold on, we're gonna jump. We're gonna start up early out the gates like Kevin. You know what I'm saying, since he went to evidence early. Last when Kyrie Irving made that legendary run to the NBA Finals when he beat about 6 Hall of Famers in one playoff run, 6, 7 Hall of Famers. He held All Stars to shooting 36% when defended by Kyrie Irving this postseason. Who is the best scorer in the NBA right now? A lot of people say Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander shot 14 below 15% from the field when Kyrie was his primary defender in the playoffs, and Kyrie averaged 2 steals in the playoffs on that playoff run. This is hardcore evidence. This is current Kyrie too. So at the end of the day, we're gonna have to try another one.
Kyrie is not known as a defender. Even if
Nah,
this is a
see, it's
one-off,
not about being known.
I'm giving you
It's not.
that.
It's not
Sure,
about.
sure he
But
go
it's
ahead,
not
go ahead.
about being known. It's not about what you're known as. It's about what you're doing. That's what it's about.
All right. I'm giving you this point. Now, this is how long was that stretch for?
That's a whole playoff run.
That's a playoff run. How many years has Kyrie been in the league?
This will be his 15th season or something like that.
So 15 seasons, right? And this is you pulling up a one-off from his whole 15
Okay,
seasons,
so
and
tell me
you've
your playoff run. Okay,
seasons,
so
and
tell me
you've
your playoff run. Okay, so tell me one playoff run where Chris Paul played defense like that.
Chris Paul is known as a defender.
But I'm talking about for a whole playoff run to go to the final. See, you talking about him being known as, but then when the playoffs come around, he not doing what I just showed you Kyrie be doing. I mean,
But
was
I'm
doing last
telling
year.
you, it's a one-off occurrence. We
Okay,
know
so
Kyrie's
when
not
has
a
Chris Paul?
defender.
But Chris Paul has 0 times playing that much defense for the playoffs. That's what I'm telling you.
Chris Paul has 9 all defenses. That's
I'm talking about in
season's
the.
worth.
I'm talking about in the playoffs game.
Right. I understand what you're trying to say, bro.
So,
I'm saying Chris Paul is leaps and bounds a better defender than
oh,
Kyrie
no,
Irving.
no, time out. I'm saying, where's your evidence? You asked me for the evidence. Now, where your evidence at?
My evidence is his 9 time all defense as a barely 6 foot player.
Okay, cool. So that's my point. So do you right? Barely 6 feet, and that's why he. Would you say it's fair to say that maybe that's why he's getting exposed more often in the playoffs because he's undersized and Kyrie is able to play better defense maybe because he's larger. Now you can say
I'm not saying Chris Paul is getting exposed in the playoffs. That's not what I'm
so then
saying.
so
I'm
that's why.
saying,
Well, hold on, Lindo, because that's why I
go
asked you.
ahead.
So name me the playoff run with Chris Paul played that level of defense that Kyrie played all the way up to the finals.
I haven't done my research
All right, well there
on
we
what
go,
what
man.
Chris
It is what
Paul
it is,
playoff
man.
numbers are.
It is what it is, gang. Like, and that's fine. But you got to understand, he only went to the finals 1 time, and I don't think he was a better defender on that run than Kyrie because I got the numbers on Kyrie for his defense. I seen what he was doing. Remember, he guarded Ant-Man and slowed Ant-Man down, and then the season after when Kyrie got hurt, now all of a sudden, the dudes that Kyrie beat, now they was going farther. Now Shea win the championship because Kyrie got hurt. Now Ant-Man, you know what I mean, not really having the same type struggles because at the end of the day, Luka is not playing with Kyrie no more. Right or wrong?
I can't believe you on here trying to convince me
I'm
that
telling you
Kyrie's a
the
great
truth.
defender, bro.
No, I'm telling you the
I
truth.
can't believe this.
I'm telling you the truth though.
I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm not.
So that's
Yeah, you
why,
could play.
like,
You
no,
could
what
play
you can't
defense
believe.
for a
No, I'm saying
playoff
what you
run.
can't. I'm saying what you can't believe is that you didn't know that Kyrie was that good on defense.
No, I'm
So
saying I can't believe
and it's
you
not only
think
that
you're
one
saying
time. It's not only
Chris
that one
Paul.
time. It's not only that one time. Remember, he locked up Steph in the finals too.
Man, no, no,
Whoa,
no,
whoa. He ain't
no,
like I'm Steph in the
no,
finals now.
no,
Come on,
bro,
man. So what happened
no.
then? So what
I'll
happened
put it
then?
like this, bro. Chris Paul a better team player than Kyrie Irving. I'd rather have Chris Paul on my team than Kyrie because he's a better team player.
So why?
Kyrie gonna get you. Kyrie gonna
My
get you
bad, my
what you
bad.
need though. But CP3 going he gonna get the team involved. Kyrie not gonna really get the team involved.
I
You
disagree
And
just
with
you
that.
just said
Chris
you
Paul been a number 1 option damn near his whole
No, wait, hold
career.
on, hold on.
well,
Yeah,
Kyrie
go
gonna
ahead.
give you what you need. Why would you
Right,
not take what you need?
right.
Because
What the fuck?
I'd rather get a player that's gonna get everybody involved and get
But
Nah,
everybody
you
everybody
don't need
everybody
scoring.
that.
don't need to be involved. You need to win
Everybody
Ooh,
doesn't
games.
need to involved. It's
that's a
team
good point.
basketball.
Everybody don't
It's a
need to be
team.
involved, bro.
It's not a
He
Everybody
one
said
don't.
player
everybody
game.
don't need to be
Kyrie
involved.
will
They
take the
Wow.
don't.
shot.
They
Kyrie will
don't,
take the
bro.
shot at all times.
Wait, hold on.
Not all times.
Is it
CTN.
going in?
Yeah, it's going in, but I'd rather have a team
All right,
player.
so we want to. All right, so you rather lose
Man,
and
Kyrie
everybody
got
be
a ring.
That's
involved.
what I'm
CP
saying.
got
You
a
rather
fucking
lose and
ring.
everybody be involved
Nah,
than
I'd rather
you
have a
win.
team player. It's a team game.
But you're not hearing me though,
Bro,
bro.
it's
Listen.
but the team does what? Everybody's
CP
playing
doesn't
to
have
do
rings.
what?
It doesn't really matter about rings. If that's the case,
Kyrie
let's
Everybody's
say
show
playing
up.
to win though.
Kyrie show up when
Yeah,
Chris
hold on.
Paul
Wait, hold on,
don't.
y'all. 1 second. We all go one at a time. Hey, yo,
My bad, Crunch.
no. I'm saying I'm trying to let y'all get the 1-on-1 like you and CTN.
Go ahead, CT.
or I'm just saying. I'm not saying like Kyrie Irving ass. Kyrie Irving's really one of the best players, but to me personally, I'd rather have a team player. Now,
Okay,
Kyrie Irving, he is clutch. I'm not gonna lie. He's one of
okay.
the best
You
clutch
said
players in the
Kyrie's one of
game.
the best players, right?
You said what, bro?
You said Kyrie's one of the best players.
Yeah, I'm not.
Is CP one of the best players?
Yes, CP. I ain't gonna lie. CP3 is a top three point guard of all time. No, I won't say top. I say top five.
I
That's a
give him
lie.
top
Would you
five.
say Kyrie's a top 3 point guard all time?
I say top
Nope.
10.
I
Top
don't
10.
know about that one.
He ain't never been a first op. Look what he did when he was the first option.
Lindo, wait a minute. See, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like you already got cooked, and we trying to low key. Like, I really don't want everybody to like you know what I'm saying, we over talking. But my thing is this, Lindo. Like, Chris Paul didn't even do nothing as a first option though.
Mm.
So,
Bro, he did more than Kyrie Irving as a first
like, what?
option.
When?
Well, I wouldn't say that,
Bro,
Lindo. I wouldn't say that.
he was second MVP
Oh, you talking about the
voting.
regular season? My bad. You talking about the regular season
Hey,
game?
Lindo,
Not the
Yeah,
everybody,
all
playoff.
them.
hey, Lindo, everybody know this word,
So
the dagger.
CTN. So I'm saying, if Chris Paul is a better team player, right? Why hasn't his teams won a championship?
I'll put it like this. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Just one word. I'm gonna say one word. LeBron.
All right. Time out. Now here we go. Cause this is what I've been waiting for. Because I argue this. I don't care what nobody say. Listen, y'all can slap me,
Feel
slap
like I'm
y'all.
about to agree.
Listen, listen. I think now, I think peak Harden. Like you remember when he was averaging 36 with Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Brown wasn't doing that when he was playing with Kyrie. I'm not now.
Well,
That's
That's
don't
facts.
get mad at me for saying that though.
I'm not.
It's just the
I got.
truth.
I got my back myself. You
No,
know.
it's just the
Listen,
truth. I'm just saying.
everybody in
So
this live know.
hold on, gang, hold on. I ain't talking about Miami LeBron. See what I'm saying? I'm talking about peak Harden with the 36 point per game.
I'm talking the playoffs, bro.
And hold on. And he was elite playmaker. Now in the playoffs, he averaged 35 on the Warriors when KD went down. That's when Chris Paul's supposed to act like he Kyrie and do what Kyrie did when he played with LeBron, because LeBron only averaged like 29 in the finals. Harden was, remember, that was the peak Harden versus like a great LeBron, but it wasn't peak necessarily the best LeBron though. See what I'm saying?
Well,
And
Crunch.
And Crunch, what
Harden won
happened?
the MVP.
What happened?
Lindo, Harden
Let me
won the
say it.
MVP.
I'm gonna say what happened. I'm gonna say people want to say, "Oh, you can't say that." Everybody know damn well they cheated the fucking Rockets that whole playoffs game. They cheated the Rockets that whole playoffs game.
Ah, man,
So,
bro.
Crunch, what happened? What
matter of
happened in
fact,
the
I
playoffs,
don't think it was
Crunch?
that game.
Lindo,
Do
you
we
said
not
what happened in
remember
the
when
playoffs?
Katie? Do we not remember when Katie?
Yes.
When we seen Katie step out of bounds?
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about hold on, Lindo. You said what, Lindo?
What happened in the playoffs that year when they was on the Rockets together? What happened in the
You
playoffs?
talking
They
about
got
when Chris Paul
cheated.
got hurt?
Yeah, they was about to beat they was
Correct.
about to beat the so-called best team ever assembled.
They
Yeah.
was.
So
Everybody know.
Correct.
Lindo, wait,
Listen,
hold on,
everybody know they cheated them.
hold
They
on,
cheated.
Hold on, Lindo. So you said what? You said Chris Paul got hurt?
Yes, Chris Paul got
I'm
hurt.
talking about
Correct.
Lindo. I'm talking about the season after that when they played the Warriors again. Y'all keep forgetting that, bro. They played them again in 2019.
Hold on.
And that's when KD was on this team, and then KD got hurt, and then it was like, oh shit, the Rockets might just go ahead and win now because KD got hurt. Chris Paul choked again. So I'm like, I've seen, and that's if you play, that's basically the team that Kyrie beat in 2016 though.
You saying Kyrie like he's the number one option,
Chris
bro?
Paul wasn't the number one option either in 2019. That's my point.
He wasn't.
Crunch cooking.
So, and
Cooking.
that's Harden though. That's 36 point per game Harden. I'm taking that. No, you can still take Braun, but I'm saying they equal level players though.
Hmm.
So
Oh
that was
man.
his chance, and then he had another chance when he was with Devin Booker. So you know what I'm saying? He can't drop 40. Remember, Devin Booker was waiting for him. He needed Chris Paul to drop 40 with him. So how you gonna drop
So
40?
all around players don't hold that much value.
They don't. Hey, look, 4-5. They be like, if you replace Kyrie with Chris Paul on Cleveland, they do the same thing.
No, no,
Stop it. Stop it.
Hold on. Hey,
not
look.
at all.
Hey,
He's
Law.
not dropping 41.
Hey, Law. How Chris Paul gonna drop 40 alongside Braun? He can't even do it alongside Devin Booker.
That's what I'm saying. You cut the lead down to 40.
Devin Booker dropped 40 in the
You
finals.
know, Chris Paul
Kyrie
at
would have
that
dropped
time
40
was
with
older
him.
than Kyrie is now.
Devin Booker's the main scorer. Chris Paul would have he would have had LeBron dropping like 50 points. He would have had somebody else
Bro,
dropping like
I'm
30
saying if
points.
that was Kyrie on the Suns, he would have been dropping 40 with Devin Booker, bro. They'd have
Literally.
both been.
And they would have beat the Bucks.
They'd have get the Bucks to work.
I mean, I already know that when they was in the final, they wasn't beating Giannis. It was nobody on the
They was
team
up 2-0
stopping
though.
them.
How they go up 2-0 then?
How they go 2-0?
Yeah.
That is a good question though. I'm not gonna
That's
lie,
what I'm
that's a good
saying. So
question.
he is
But
right there for him to take it. Remember, he got stripped. Was it him or Devin Booker that got stripped by Drew Holiday? I think it was Devin Booker.
It was definitely D Book on the
Yeah, it was
spin move.
Yeah.
but I knew the Bucks was gonna win. The Bucks is on a defense. One of them. It was a defensive team.
And matter of fact, hold on, ain't that the team that never mind. I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't
The
gonna do that.
problem
Crunch.
was
So Crunch,
Aiton,
you
bro.
No,
say
because
Aiton
they
was
added Drew
so.
Holiday. No, because they added Drew Holiday. But you did just like low key give Chris Paul a pass for losing to Giannis. But then when Kyrie lost to Giannis in 2019, see what I'm saying?
that's
Who
what
he
I'm
had on
But what
his
you talking
team?
about
saying.
when he was on
Who
the
he had
That's what
on
I'm
his
Nets?
team,
saying.
bro?
He don't get no pass, and
Who
he
was
ain't
on his
have.
team?
But
But
He
hold
was
on,
he got
injured.
hurt
Kyrie
though.
Irving, but
hold on,
Kyrie
but he
got
ain't
hurt.
have no. He ain't
Nah,
have no Devin Booker though.
they
He
talking
had
about
Kevin Durant.
Boston. What happened?
Oh
What
yeah,
I'm
happened?
yeah,
talking about in 2019 when he was on Boston. When he
Yeah,
lost to
yeah.
on
Oh
Giannis.
yeah, yeah.
Boston. They
Yeah,
gave him
Oh,
when he
mad
lost to
Boston that was
Giannis.
criticism.
going to the conference finals before he even got there.
No, hold on, time out. See, goalpost.
I'm just asking if that's the same
Lag
Boston
on
you're
the
talking
play.
about.
No, I'm talking about the
I'm just
Boston team
asking.
that lost in the first round too. When Kyrie actually beat them. See, everybody forget that Kyrie beat them first when he left. He went to Brooklyn and beat them in the playoffs.
But they don't never talk about that.
Man, I won't talk about that. When he stepped on the lucky thing at half court.
Literally.
Come on, man.
I just want to know what Kyrie has done as the first option. He's been a
Oh,
second option
Bro,
his whole career.
First,
so
second, third, the option don't matter,
it really
bro.
It
don't
does
wait,
matter.
so
matter.
answer this.
It
If
does
Chris Paul
matter.
played
The
with
impact matters, bro.
If you can't impact the game as a first option, your
But
body will
why you keep
Hold on,
bringing
but
up?
automatically.
Who
why you
cares
I'm
keep
gonna be
about
saying
honest
he
height
automatically
though.
played
gets
with
Chris
bigger.
Paul,
Bron, gang?
What the
So
fuck?
Y'all
if
not
Chris Paul
talking
played
about
with
play
hey, bro,
styles at
bro,
all.
Lindo,
All
if
y'all
Chris
Lindo,
talking
Paul
about
Lindo.
point totals.
Jordan Poole was a what a 6 man, bro. When he
Why
if
when
y'all
Chris
only talking
Paul
about
played
point
with
totals?
Bron, he'd be a
Jordan
second
Poole was
option
stepping
too.
up.
You see what
right,
Jordan
That's
Jordan
what
Poole
I'm
is
Poole
doing
was
as
saying.
a
a first
6 man
option,
when they won when the Golden State won versus
and you
2022
see
Kyrie
what
series.
would
he's
not
So
have
doing as
played.
a
he
He
had
first
played
one of
with
the biggest
option.
LeBron.
impacts.
I
What
just
is
don't
he
Kyrie,
like
doing as
You
a
know,
how
first
Kyrie
But
you
would
know,
have
you
option?
know
what
what I
never
was
does
had
honest.
options
I
guarded
have to
him.
do with
disrespect
anything?
Kyrie, gang.
Because look,
What
soon
is
as
Jordan Poole
Jordan
doing
Poole
as a
left,
first
they
option?
got bad,
Why are y'all comparing two playoff series to Chris Paul's whole career?
Thank
bro. So
you.
hold on. This what y'all not understanding, right? Is that I continuously, and I'm actually about to lose my mind and crash out on y'all, man, because nobody's answering my question. What has Chris Paul even done when he was a first option? What did he do?
Continuously lose with the
Nothing.
Clippers.
The answer
Continuously
is
lose.
nothing.
That's why they not
It's
answering
lose.
because he ain't.
That's what I'm saying. But they talk
He had
about Kyrie as a
games.
first
Like you
option.
talking about his whole career. I'm talking about a whole career of doing what? I actually tried to look this shit up. That's why I posted this shit about Chauncey Billups. This nigga, oh
He
nine, they
was
talking about Pete Chris Paul, nigga getting his
So who did
ass
he lose
spanked.
to? Who
Bro,
did
this
he lose
nigga
to? He
Chauncey,
lost to the
hold on,
Lakers.
this nigga no Chauncey, bro. This nigga Chauncey folded Chris Paul over his lap and spanked his shit.
Hmm.
You talking like Chauncey a scrub? Chauncey
I ain't
better
say
than
that.
Kyrie as a career.
Okay, cool. So at least you being consistent. But I'm just
I'm
saying,
very
like,
consistent. I'm very consistent. I appreciate you letting me get on here. But like
oh yeah,
y'all
definitely.
comparing two playoff runs to Chris Paul's whole career, as if Kyrie could have went to Houston or whatever and helped them teams.
Hey, he could have.
for
Why
sure.
Hold on,
couldn't
For
hold on,
he?
wait,
No, he
wait, wait.
sure.
couldn't
You
have.
think
No, he
For
couldn't have.
sure.
Harden and
What?
Kyrie going? They beating
Do,
the fucking Warriors.
do
I
y'all remember
swear
the
on my, I
That's
rosters?
what
swear
I'm
for God they do.
saying.
Do y'all remember the
Bro.
rosters?
Or everybody so they beating the Warriors, man.
Y'all only talk about point totals. Who would have
All my
carried?
life
Do
they
y'all remember the
They
beat the
roster?
beat
Warriors.
the Warriors, bro.
Do you know
Wait,
what Kyrie does to the Warriors?
so you saying if Kyrie went to the Rockets, they weren't gonna beat the Golden State like with
No.
that series?
Now
Oh my
you're putting
God,
together
that's
two ISO
crazy.
scorers. You're
I'm
not
talking
talking
about when
about
I'm
Clint
talking about
Capella.
when
You're not talking about the rest of the
no
roster that
Kyrie
worked
can play
because
off
of
ball
Chris
though.
Paul. But
Kyrie
it worked
plays
because
off
of
ball.
Chris
You
Paul.
gotta remember when Harden and
Harden
Kyrie
was,
played on Brooklyn, they was looking like the best backcourt we ever seen in our life.
but we
That's
didn't
what I'm
see them in the
saying.
playoffs. We did not see them in the
No, Harden they
playoffs
got
to
hurt,
work.
but guess what? We seen Luca
They
and Kyrie. Luca is basically Harden with less defense, and they
Okay,
still went to the final.
we saw Luka
facts,
and Kyrie,
facts.
and what happened with Kyrie? What
Hold on,
did
they still
Kyrie
went to
do?
the they went to the finals though.
But what did Kyrie do in that
Hold
finals?
on, more. Hold on, see, but now you can't say that
You
because Chris
moving,
Paul
you
fell
moving.
short.
It's all
Right.
about what you can't
Chris
say.
Paul
I
didn't
No,
been
mean,
I'm
go.
saying, no, I'm saying Chris Paul fell short of the finals.
Kyrie averaged 22 in that series off bad field goals.
No, I'm saying Chris Paul fell short when he played with Harden. So I'm saying either way,
I
Kyrie
agree.
still did
But
more.
we haven't even seen Kyrie in those situations.
He did.
Huh?
We have not. Y'all keep
Hold
comparing
on, hold on,
Harden to
hold on,
LeBron.
hold on. Hey, bro,
Harden
hey,
is
go,
not
hold on.
LeBron.
Hey, go cool, LeBron. They beat four Hall of Famers. They beat four Hall of Famers in the first round, bro. They beat Harden. First of
Can
all,
I ask one question? Can I
yeah.
ask one question? You believe that Harden had the same impact on that court or same draw as LeBron James?
I think he had just as much, if not
Well, I
more.
can't. Well, then you got it.
Because you gotta remember, Harden was the MVP. He was the most
I'm
valuable
finna say,
player in the.
he was
Yeah,
averaging like 30, like 34,
but it's
35. That
not.
shit
It's
was
not
Hold on,
just scoring though.
that was the
It's not
best.
just scoring,
No, he was one of the best playmakers in the league too.
facts.
but not a playmaker for a guard like Kyrie.
Yes, he is. We
No, he's
seen
not.
it.
Man,
They,
you saw.
Yes, he
Okay,
did. Yes, he
okay.
was.
He's
See,
what are you
but
missing.
talking
y'all
about, bro?
discredit LeBron. Y'all discredit people so
No,
much.
I'm not
Like
discrediting LeBron. Braun is better than Chris Paul too, game.
I'm talking about Harden.
Right,
You're
Braun and Harden.
comparing. You're
But I'm saying
comparing.
Braun. I'm saying Braun and Harden are both better than Chris Paul, bro.
You're
I'm not
comparing
discrediting.
being a sidekick to Harden as being a sidekick to LeBron. That's not the same.
That
It's not
year
nowhere
So
is
near the
that
same.
year. It might be.
That
all right,
year,
all right,
yes,
all
it
right. So all right.
is.
So what about Luca then? Let's just do Luca.
They had 1 year, and Luca's not
So hold on,
LeBron.
right? So he in 1 year he did more than what Chris Paul did with Harden in 2 years. Thank you.
Damn. Oh my
Crunch
God.
cooking.
So,
Crunch
So
so I
that's
got
what
a
I'm
cooking.
question.
saying.
Can I ask a question? I
And
got a
Crunch
question.
on fire,
So I
gang.
got a question.
Come on, man.
So
I'm
so
open.
are
I'm wide
are you
open.
gonna
You
are
can't
you
guard
gonna
me.
say you're making everything sound equal, right? So Jaylen Brown is automatically better than anyone that has never run a Finals MVP because he did it more in his
See, I
year
ain't
than
seen
anyone.
nothing close to that, bro.
I'm just saying, but
This man
you're just saying, but he did
discombobulated.
it more in a year.
You got counted 10
You're
seconds
saying
before you
everything
stand
is
up,
equal.
gang.
You're talking like everything is equal.
Hey, look, I know that was a hard knockout. You got counted 10 seconds before you stand up. You
You're
saying
not
anything?
listening. No, you say it because Kyrie. Hey, you got it. It's all apples to apples to you.
I'm fucking with
Kyrie
you,
rode
gang.
the bus, so it's the same because Chris Paul couldn't ride the bus. Like, what are we talking
No,
about?
I see what you said. No, it's just that either way though, I'm just like I'm trying to figure out a year that Chris Paul did something for me where I can say, okay, this really separate him from Kyrie for real. Because I keep seeing Kyrie and
How
all
did
those stories.
Kyrie even get into the? Once again, that's what I'm saying. You're comparing Chris Paul 20 years of great leadership.
Kyrie been in the league 15 years though.
What has Kyrie done
He's done
without
more than Chris
LeBron?
Paul.
No,
That
he
was
has
without
not.
LeBron.
What has
Oh my
Kyrie
god.
done?
So we
But he
acting
went
like with
back
the
to the
Nets.
finals without LeBron. Niggas
Right,
So
he
we
went
said
back
acting
to
he
the
wasn't
like
going
finals.
back
that's
to
what
the
I'm
finals.
saying.
Before NBA
So,
finals.
And
so
if
I
he
got
didn't
one
get hurt with
question.
the Nets, he would have been inside the finals.
Let me ask
Let's
a
be
He would
question.
have had
real.
another ring.
Is Tony
Like
is
That's
really,
what
Tony
I'm
Parker
I
saying.
ain't
better than
even saying
Kyrie?
it's like
Is
far
Tony
away
Parker
because
over
they both
Kyrie?
remember Chris Paul was on the USA Redeem team and all that. So
Is Tony Parker over
he don't
Kyrie?
No.
Oh my God, that's
hold on, look,
disgusting.
I got Tony Park over Chris Paul.
Me too.
Okay, but
Yeah.
Not
is
Kyrie
Tony
though.
Parker over Kyrie? Why?
It's close. You can literally debate that, but I go Kyrie. He got more accolades and more talent and more actual, you know what I'm saying, production, I believe, in my opinion, in my personal
So,
opinion.
yeah.
And
So it's
he's
all
more skilled.
we didn't went to opinion. You ain't talking
It
about
was actually the
success.
number
Well,
one
the
option.
success. Well,
It
no,
was
I'm talking
just
about.
success.
Well, hold
Kyrie
on.
has never
See,
been the number one
okay,
option.
so
Don't say that.
Yes, he
Kyrie.
has.
He
We
Tony
was
has
Tony
been.
Parker
bullshit.
was the
They
number
Since
one
you
quoted
option
use
for
the
the
everybody. I heard
Spurs.
He's been
hold on,
the
game.
Tony
number
Parker
one
never was the number one
option.
option.
Tony
I
That's what
Parker
I'm
been
agree.
the number one
saying.
option.
I agree.
Like
I
So
what?
then,
agree.
what are you talking about? Kyrie being the number one option for, and
Hey,
he's
yo, don't
Cook,
actually
even.
been
The
cook,
there.
reason I,
Maria, cook.
Hey, look, you
can
hey,
I
In the
look,
answer?
fourth
hold
quarter,
on. See, this is
in
the
the
thing. I'm gonna
fourth
use your
quarter,
Can I
argument
Kyrie
answer?
was
against.
always
I'm
the
gonna use
number
your
Can
own
one
I
option
answer?
in
argument.
the fourth
I'm
quarter.
gonna use your own argument about LeBron against you.
Okay.
Because
Can
guess
I
what?
answer? Can I
Guess
answer
what?
to
I think
Tony
Tony
Parker
Parker
after that
play.
though?
Look, I think Tony Parker played with a better player than Bron. Now what? That's why he got
Okay.
more rings. Now what?
Okay. You just gonna
Hey, look,
change the argument. What
I
I'm
think
getting
Tim.
at
Hold on, I
is,
think Tim Duncan better than Bron.
are we changing the argument?
And
I'm not like
No,
and
I'm
you said,
saying,
Manu
Tim Duncan
Ginobili is
versus
one of the
Braun.
best six man to ever play the game.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm getting at is, you said that Kyrie was better because he won. Period. He won
No,
a ring because of this. So
no,
I'm saying, so how is he better than Tony Parker who
no. I
won
said he
five?
did more. Now I said you can make the argument for Tony, but at the end of the day, Kyrie's production is still better, even because he been to
You
four
said,
finals.
but you said Tony was better than Chris Paul.
Yeah, Tony better than Chris Paul.
So once again, 20 years being the real leader of teams versus
Being the real leader,
sidekicks.
man. Low key, man. He was taking turns being the leader with Blake Griffin, man. Come on, man. We not
Oh
doing
my
this, man.
goodness. Hey, they.
Yo, that's Blake Griffin had some of that
My
leadership too,
apologies.
man.
All right, so where's Kyrie
And
all
Jamal
time point
Crawford.
guards? Where he at? I'm
Jamal
guessing you got
Crawford,
him
yeah,
top.
nigga,
You got
just
him top
balling.
10. Kyrie a top 10 all time point guard.
He's
Top
for
five.
sure top
Kyrie is one of
10.
the best players ever.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
So are we
Like
talking
he's
Hold
talent?
on,
Or are we
hey
more
talking
skilled.
about,
Shamaria. Hey
career?
Nigga,
Are we
we
talking
Shamaria.
talking
talent or
I don't think
basketball.
I
We
ever asked you,
talking
Shamaria. Where
basketball.
do you rank Kyrie as a point guard, Shamaria?
Top 10.
For
Top 10.
sure.
Kyrie over Westbrook?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
MVP, scoring title, triple doubles for average over 4 years. That don't mean nothing.
Kyrie
No.
never been
Not
a
when we talking
Ky-
Kyrie Irving,
That's
bro.
crazy. Hey, y'all just
Kyrie
love it. It's all about
and
the eye
Kyrie never
test.
been a six man. Kyrie never been a six man, yeah.
Facts.
He
Right.
always been a starter, bro.
Kyrie over Melo.
You can't even
Yeah.
Melo
compare
got a
them.
point
Hold
guard.
on.
Oh, but
But I
LaMelo.
can't
Oh,
compare them.
LaMelo.
I'm
But I
so
can't
happy
compare
you
That's a
them.
asked
good
that. That's a
comparison,
great.
dude.
You talking
I
about?
think about that every
Oh,
day, bro. I swear.
How you
That's a
you
good
talking
comparing?
about
comparison.
Hey,
LaMelo?
You're
look, every
comparing
day I
someone
think.
that
Listen,
got
every day.
5
Hey,
healthy
look, at least
years to
twice a day.
15 healthy
Look,
years.
look, at least twice a day. I think about who better between Kyrie and Melo, bro.
You talking
On
about?
every night.
You keep on comparing people with 5-year primes. Like
Kyrie,
Kyrie has
Kyrie
only
been in
Why
his
played
do you
prime,
5
love
bro.
years.
time so much? Do you watch these people play?
Right, bro. You keep on talking
You like,
like
what's up with
Bro,
this
the
time
comments
frame, bro?
game,
Everything
bro.
got
He
to do with
played with
time with him.
Bron.
yeah, Tom. Right.
Like
That
Kyrie
is
only
true. You
got
keep on
5
saying the
years of
same
But
thing.
look,
basketball.
there you go.
He
Another
only
time
got 5
frame.
years of
Kyrie got
basketball.
like a
Man.
10. Kyrie been in his prime for like since like 2012 game.
And
Talk
has
about
done
what they
what?
do.
I
What did he
say,
do?
I say his
What did
whole
he do?
career.
Yeah, whole career
What did he
really.
do?
Because I go
What
off
did
of
he do?
numbers
Made all
That
personally.
NBAs, won a championship.
Am I? Yeah.
I
that's what I'm
mean,
saying. How
Am
you
I
Won
put
a
LeBron
he made
in
the
championship.
there?
all NBAs after he left LeBron. So to reduce Kyrie to his years with LeBron, it's just crazy to me when he's
All
literally
NBA.
statistically gotten better Since he
Mm-hmm.
left LeBron, it was
So
just like
Kyrie over Clay?
50, 40,
She
90.
heating up.
Like, what
Yes.
are
She
we
heating
doing?
Kyrie
up.
over Clay too?
He hitting up.
Yeah. Oh.
That's
I
crazy. This,
personally go
y'all
off
just
of
y'all
numbers.
is Indiana,
Hold
man.
on. Hey Brody. I personally go off of numbers. Like So I
Oh,
feel
so
like
it's
as soon as you
stats.
start like get to averaging like 20, you in your prime, bro. Because that's basically you are who you are. Like, or if you make the All-Star team,
So
like so,
Kyrie over Bradley Beal.
man, you better get off my
Yes.
time.
What?
I'm just asking. We saying
Rage
numbers, so I'm just
bait.
Bro,
trying to figure out.
hey, look, don't you ever? Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you?
Did you say Bradley Bill
Once
Why are
again,
we
you're
in the
talking
comparing
same
about
room
people
as
like
Bradley Beal?
Hold on, bro.
yeah,
Hold on.
Bradley
more
Bill's
intelligent.
disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Where
get
my belt?
upset.
Yo,
Where my
who is
belt?
Kyrie? Ain't done nothing though, yo. He literally has done nothing.
Did
Who
you
has
say
done
Bradley
nothing?
Bill?
So how about this? Jalen
Man
Brown
said,
over Kyrie
nah,
today.
this man
How
said
about that?
Kyrie has done
One of them got
nothing.
a Finals MVP.
Do you watch
Bradley
basketball,
Beal
King?
over Jalen Brown. Kyrie or
Who the
Jalen Brown?
hell?
This nigga
You said
said
Avery.
Kyrie done nothing.
Kyrie or Jalen Brown?
Bro, I'm not answering that.
Yeah, I'm
One
not.
of them got a Finals MVP. One of them was the first / second
He
option.
over Scottie
I'm
Pippen
still gonna
then.
say Kyrie. That's
He over,
crazy.
hold on. He over
You're not
Scottie Pippen
consistent.
then.
I just say be consistent.
No,
That's all I want.
I'm saying Jalen Brown over Scottie Pippen then.
I wouldn't say that. Not at all.
You
No,
talking
you
about
say you
Finals
got an
MVP?
MVP. Yeah, you say MVP.
No. I was asking you what you think.
Give
I
me
don't think.
Iguodala. Give me Iguodala over Chris Paul, and I actually think I'm not trolling. I think I probably really would take that. I'm gonna take
I'm,
Iggy over Chris
hey,
Paul.
I'm on
I'm gonna
Iguodala.
successfully bow out on
Yeah,
that
I think I'm
one.
gonna seriously low key take that.
Iguodala over Chris Paul. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all had a good day. I'm gone.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Nigga, there's nothing wrong with saying that.
But I was really only saying that though because of his Finals MVP thing. But low key, that's cool.
You talking about Kyrie never got as a number one win as Chris Paul got to the finals as a
But
number
that's
one
my
option.
thing. I think using
Never.
a number one option argument is so flawed. Somebody said you comparing a Batman to a Robin, but I swear this
That's
logic.
what I'm
That's why I wanted
saying.
that man to stay on
Bro, that's
stage
so
because
stupid.
we
That's
start
what I'm
comparing
saying.
Kyrie. Who are you taking, Kyrie or Kimba? Kimba was the number one option for almost the entirety of his career. But I guarantee you, nobody in the chat is taking Kimba Walker over Kyrie Irving. Y'all keep
Literally.
using that Batman Robin argument, that shitty ass argument, and y'all not taking Kimba over Kyrie.
That's what
Take
I'm
Kimba over
saying.
Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. And it's sad
Nigga,
that they say that because I mean this right here is what Luka said this though. So they
But
still
yeah,
they
the
still don't
crazy
care.
thing is, in the fourth quarter, Kyrie is Batman.
that's
Yep.
what I'm saying. But they be hating
The whole
like they
time.
know
What if
that
that's what
though.
Luka meant though?
Most of these stars got to share the team with Kyrie.
Period.
Is
That
that
y'all
ain't
watch ball. These are the people that now I'm in a circle where people that actually watch what be going on with Kyrie be
That's
on
what
the
I'm
court.
saying. That's what I'm
Thank
saying.
Bro,
you.
I'm telling you, this nigga 4-5 knows ball. Like he really don't talk about it, but this nigga like really be in the
right? You
in the
just
whole
it's because
scene
we
for real.
watch it, Crunch. We
But
don't
I
go
keep talking about
off.
the finals game.
I'm
The
saying
Boston team was
bro,
cold,
like this
bro.
shit.
I got the shit.
Let me see, hold on. I'm just like, bro. And you look at this when he was doing in the fourth quarter.
So it only
They say
matter who
he
closed the
But
game.
Kyrie is that man. Mama, there
It
goes
don't,
that
it don't
man.
only matter when
But
who closed the game, but the fact that you have to share the court with a second option in situations like that because Kyrie is so good, that's what makes him so great. Once again, are
That's
you
what I'm
taking
saying.
Kimba? Are you
She
taking Kimba
cooking.
or are you taking Kyrie?
Kyrie.
That's
Kyrie or
easy.
Kimber? I'm
I'm
taking
talking about
Kyrie.
Dante at the bottom because since he's so harp on this
Nah,
first and second option
No,
narrative.
it's don't even
but
worry. It
Kimba,
ain't Dante.
so
It's don't
so
even
in your
worry.
but Kimba
case,
was
if
the
you
number one option.
Yeah, Kimba
Like
was
that's
the
the
number one.
whole, bro. That's the whole argument. They keep saying he a Batman and he a Robin,
it's
but
like
come
But
on.
Kimber's not an all time nigga. Like Kimber
But he
has.
was the number one option.
I never said that my argument that he's automatically better than every number one
why Kim
option. I
not an
never
all
said
time
Now
that.
great?
she's an
So then
example.
why can't so why are these comparisons so far fetched then?
But you compare.
If you're admitting that number one options and number two options can be compared to each other, why is this conversation specifically so far off?
You're saying that as
Literally.
if you can compare Kimber to Chris Paul. I don't think that's a comparison.
It is a comparison.
low
Because
key,
they
That's
was both
crazy.
number one options. It should be. He got his team to the
That's crazy.
playoffs.
Hey, look,
No,
don't
They both ain't
disrespect
win
Kemba
none.
Walker now.
They both ain't win none.
Don't disrespect. Hey, look, you should,
They both ain't win
I
none.
ain't seen Chris Paul drop 60.
That's what
he
I'm
can't.
saying. He went.
So it's all about
Kyrie went
point
for like.
He
totals.
can't
What
do
is it
that.
I'm
about?
just saying he
Six
didn't do
point
that though.
total?
I'm saying he didn't do
Kyrie
that for
went
sure.
15 from 19. Like
Come
What are
on,
we
man.
Chris
talking?
Paul's not. Chris
He's
Paul's
too
not doing
good.
that.
You gotta look at the
Chris,
moments, bro.
So Kyrie
Chris
over
Paul's not
Dame
doing
too.
it.
He over Dame.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
Yes,
It's a
nigga.
reason they got rid of Dame,
Nigga, what are you
literally.
talking about? On my mama.
So
Kyrie is
so
over
People,
Dame, nigga. Are you
so
People
so,
crazy?
think like I
bro.
don't know
so
what
you
this
don't
nigga
think
talking
Kyrie,
Dame
about.
could have did that with LeBron? You
How?
don't think
Kyrie
that?
No,
disrespect.
he couldn't have.
So why
He
ain't he do
didn't
it with
do it with
Giannis?
Giannis. He didn't do it with
Exactly.
Right,
That
Giannis.
nigga
right.
tried and failed. within the span of 2
He
years.
wasn't
Went right
healthy. He
back
got
home.
injured. He was
Yeah,
injured.
He
but
got
then,
injured,
Now
bro.
he's
even
out in
even
Portland.
when he was
He
playing,
got
he wasn't
injured.
doing much.
Right, even during the season, he didn't even look as good as Kyrie.
So you think Kyrie would have carried Portland to the Western Conference Finals like that?
In
Carried
our
him. He had hold on.
position.
CJ outplayed him in the second round.
Facts.
So
That's
once again,
facts.
everything y'all say, y'all
When you
talking about
saying carry, you
one.
say
You
carry
talking
though.
about
I'm
like
not trying to hear no
Y'all talking
carry.
about
few
Dame was
snaps.
injured. That's what. So
They
so why the
But
Dame get
this,
traded?
Kyrie
it's
produced
funny
Hold
to
on, he
say
don't be
this, but I'm
paying
just like,
attention to
don't even. But
detail.
look, don't even worry. I'm just saying, like, y'all keep saying like Kyrie wouldn't do X, Y, Z, but when he
I
was
said
in
he hasn't.
Boston, wait, hold on. But I'm saying when he was in Boston, he led a team to the playoffs that had less than Portland. Y'all never talk about how like these teams that y'all be talking about. Y'all
Less
say
than Portland.
hold on, come on. Y'all say niggas be carrying
Yes,
like
less than Portland.
y'all
He had
said
a
Chris
gang
Paul
bang
and
on
Dame be
him.
carrying, right? But they had 20-point PPG scores on their team.
Bro, Chris
Kyrie
Paul,
didn't have nobody averaging like 16 on Boston.
wasn't they all rookies? Tatum and JB like that
Bro,
season.
they was like
They wasn't
rookie
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
they
scoring.
making
was
all
yeah.
these.
babies,
They
bro.
wasn't scoring like that.
I'm just like, so
So
what makes you think he wouldn't
Isaiah
have done it?
Thomas
Hold
took
on,
that
hold on,
same.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm
Isaiah
just saying
Thomas
if they
took the same
no,
roster.
bro. I'm saying if they was the second seed, what makes you think he wouldn't have done this shit with these other teams though? I'm just like y'all just
So Isaiah Thomas up there too. He took
yes.
that
Kyrie
same
better than
roster.
Harden too, game.
Oh, you talking about from
Kyrie
He
better
Boston?
than
didn't have that
Harden.
same
Wow.
roster.
Yeah, that was a different team. I thought you
Did
were
a
talking
nigga
about.
say
Tatum
Kyrie
came
better
when
than
Kyrie
Harden?
got there. Our TD get to
He
play with
is.
Tatum from our
Kyrie
Yes,
team.
better than
Harden.
Harden. That's
Didn't
crazy.
Harden drop 7 points in Game 7?
But Harden is not a good playoff performer.
Yeah,
We
Literally, he
haven't
was a
seen
coach.
Kyrie
Kyrie beat
as the sole playoff
Kyrie
nigga. We
just
have
beat
not
Harden
seen.
last year.
Oh my god. Bro, he
He
We
just
have
dropped
beat
not
him.
that.
seen
This is
Kyrie.
insane.
See,
He's
What
not
what
better than
exactly
yo,
are we
when I was
rewriting?
coming up, beating somebody really meant something, bro. Like, fuck,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
don't
beating you for
mean
no
nothing
reason, gang.
now. It don't
Right?
mean shit now,
Y'all
Crunch.
niggas terrible.
Like, I'm not beating you for no
But the
reason, gang.
team means something though, right?
You
Bro,
said Kyrie don't come close to
Harden had three
Harden?
Hall of
What?
Famers.
Has
Harden had Kawhi, PG, and Russ.
has Kyrie ever stepped into a playoff
Bro, you got to
series
slow down, bro.
and he was and
Yeah,
he
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 not. I
had,
feel like he not
and
taking this information. You're not writing
yeah,
this
he
shit down,
not.
Bro,
He
though.
just
the
y'all
going
saw
through
the
these
Even
thoughts
games.
all
against
over the place. It's
Hey,
fucking
look,
running
you
like
gonna
a
have to write. You gonna have
pinball.
to write this. This shit gonna be on
Y'all
the
didn't watch
test.
the games. Y'all
Bro, this
didn't
gonna be
understand
on.
how
It's
basketball
gonna be on the
works.
test. It's gonna be on the test game. So I hope you listen.
bro, Harden is not better
I'm
than
so they hit
no.
the ball.
Harden is
Y'all
not better than
niggas
Kyrie.
Kyrie highlights got y'all brainwashed. No, y'all don't know ball. Y'all don't watch
niggas
We
got
ain't
ball.
talking about highlights the
Literally,
whole
Who's
time. I'm talking about
niggas
getting
scoring?
got
shit done. We talking
You're
about
right,
beating dudes in the
bro.
you said
playoffs.
Kyrie over Harden.
But what?
I
All
didn't
right,
say
let's
that,
ask him.
I
Let's
but
ask him.
mean, but
Let's
No,
Harden
ask
had
him.
somebody
What
did.
Kawhi.
happened?
saying
You
that.
acting like Harden
That's
had
what they
Kawhi.
said.
Hey Dante, what happened when they played when the Mavs played the Clippers? What happened? What
Literally,
do you remember?
literally.
Right.
I
So
remember
I
Harden
just
at
is
want to
this
know.
every
Harden
I just
I
play.
want
prime?
to
wasn't
know what you
watching it.
remember,
Yeah,
gang.
Is
Kyrie
this
did
Harden
What
outplay
did
prime?
you
Harden.
see?
So y'all
What
Is
did you
this
tripping.
see?
Harden prime?
He was watching American Idol and shit like
Is
that.
this Harden
How you
prime?
remember they're in their conference?
And then the next day
Is this
he
Harden
asked
prime?
niggas who won the
Bro,
game. Who
Chris,
won
you
that shit
gotta
yesterday.
chill, bro. This
I,
is
I
about
wrote I wrote
Nigga
down.
said,
He said when he averaged 20 points. Harden
this is
ain't
about
averaged
to
20
American
in
Idol,
years.
the
bro.
nigga was watching stories and shit. Like,
Harden ain't averaged 20 in years. You said that was the prime.
yo, he was
That's what I
hooping
wrote
this
down.
year.
That's what I
Harden
Harden
wrote
was
hooping.
down.
Man,
tripping.
he,
Harden was hooping
Harden
last
hooping,
year.
bro. Harden made the All Star team, nigga.
Tripping. Harden was hooping
I'll give you
last
Shea
year.
right now just because Shea got MVP. I'll give
Nigga
you
saying
that.
anything.
Niggas,
Bro,
yeah,
that was the
niggas be saying
weakest
it
play,
yapping.
man. I ain't sold on
But
that
let's
shit,
be
man.
for real. If Mavericks was playing, the OKC won for to beat the Mavericks this year. Because they
You
beat
said
them
what?
last year. I
So,
said, if OKC was
Yeah,
Kyrie
that's what
better
playing,
I'm
than Luka?
saying, yo. I think Kyrie and AD, yo,
Is Kyrie over
I swear,
Luka?
if he didn't get hurt, he would have won this
Yeah,
fucking
nigga.
that's what I'm
championship
Kyrie over
saying. They
Luka
beat,
too.
bro.
matter of fact, they beat OKC
Hey,
three
Crunch,
times this
pull up
season.
the stream where Eagle Dollar said other players say Kyrie is the best player ever.
But you're talking
You
about
remember
talent
that?
or actual. You gotta talk about the
I
career,
got a
right?
question though.
Ever. That's I
Didn't
mean that's
Well,
what
you gotta
talent.
remember though, like the players on the court, they think
what?
all of that shit count when they playing in the finals and the playoffs. All of this shit count for who they gonna say
I'm
is
just,
better than who, bro.
Oh, you
Like,
talking
that's what
about
I'm
talent. You
saying.
ain't talking about career. You talking talent.
no, I'm talking about what Iggy's talking about. Him witnessing in the finals, bro.
I'm asking when we talking
Like
who is
how many?
better. Are y'all
Hey, look,
Bro,
let
talking
me ask you
talent
this.
or
Shea,
career?
bro,
How many?
Shea
Hey,
never
look, let me
beat
ask you
Kyrie in
this,
the
game.
playoffs.
How many point
Shea,
guards you ever seen play like Kyrie did in the finals?
One.
so when has Shea ever beat Kyrie inside the playoffs?
That's
And Kyrie
true.
beat him three
Hey,
and Kyrie
once
beat
again,
him 3
hey,
times in the regular
I might
season
be wrong. Y'all talking
without
talent.
Luca.
I
I'm
wasn't
talking about what he
talking
did. I'm not talking about the talent. I'm talking about what he was doing
But
in the
when Kyrie
finals.
was a first option, though, they beat
What
OKC
is
3 times
man? Stop that shit.
talent. I was talking about
and Boston.
career.
That's true.
Y'all talking
That's true.
talent. My fault.
Huh? No, I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm saying, how many point guards have you seen average close to 50, 40, 90 on over 20 points a game for
I said
13?
one.
Hold on. Talking about. Hold on. I got you for 13 years straight, and they also was doing it in the playoffs and the NBA Finals 4 times as far as the shooting splits, and he only had one bad final performance. How many
Oh
point
my
guards you
God.
see?
Once again,
Yeah.
so you're talking talent. You're not
No.
talking career.
No. You an idiot. You an idiot, gang. Get the fuck out of
Nigga
my
say
face.
you're not talking talent.
You an idiot.
Nigga say you're not talking talent. This nigga dry slid.
But this
Nigga,
nigga got a
idiot.
LeBron James Goku profile picture, bro. That is
Steven.
insane.
Like, no, I'm gonna let him back up, gang. I literally just broke down this man's career. Matter of fact, I want to bring this man back up here so I can slap this nigga. I'm gonna slap this nigga real quick, man. I think he's running out for him.
I'm just not understanding why they want to admit Kimba over Kyrie all the time.
Bro, Shea got that because Mavs was hurt, bro.
Yeah,
We all
Kimba got
know.
to be
Okay,
better than
Yeah.
Kyrie, man.
The Mavs was the only team that can beat them.
okay, see, that's what I'm saying. They
I think
acting
they're
like
gonna.
Mavs didn't beat them the year prior.
Right.
Like, let's be real.
I'm gonna go ahead and
And
wrap
they beat
this
them
up, man.
three
Yeah.
times.
It would have been worse with AD because AD was gonna punish shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He was gonna
And
destroy them,
Clay.
bro. He was gonna. They gonna destroy them next
They
season. It's
might
cool.
have swept them.
They gonna get
That's
them
what I'm
next season.
saying. And with
I
Clay, I
was
ain't gonna
so
lie, Clay
They
mad.
was.
gonna get.
It would have got bad, bro.
They
Because
gonna get them
Luka,
next
Shea
season.
not better than
they were
nobody.
a better defensive team without.